I'm Matt McHugh.
Yes.
I worked on Hellhole. I was a PA. I was a driver. Is that part of the PA job?
Yeah.
That's a whole
I mean,
Running, I drove people too. I ran people to and from set and the airport, and I got to know them. That was nice. And I was an actor, and I gave feedback on the script, and I did some backstory writing for promotion for the whole project. And
so let's go back to this driving thing for a moment.
yeah. Well, I was with Tiny Lister, and I had this huge vehicle, so we couldn't really park in many places. We couldn't go through the drive-through, as was his initial desire, because we actually hit the bar on the top.
You hit the in the shuttle. You hit the bar at the top of the drive-through.
Yeah, it was the bar on chains, like to test you, so you didn't get as far as the actual roof that you were gonna hit.
Gotcha.
So I had to back up. And so I knew from them, we went to McDonald's a few times, and I knew from them that I couldn't do that anymore. So we just parked right in front of the door.
Okay.
Some little kid recognized him and said, "Hey, you were in Friday." And then everyone wanted a picture with him, and it was all okay. And they gave him lots of free food.
Did they have you taking the pictures?
No, someone else took the pictures. I recorded it though.
Okay, cool. Very cool.
Yeah.
What about All right, well, let's see. So how did you first meet Paul? How did you come to know about this whole project?
I was at a pitch fest, where you pitch your scripts and ideas to agents and managers who don't really want to hear them. And so we were in a long line, and Paul was behind me. And so I turned around, and we started talking. And after that, I went to a few readings, a few table reads of his scripts, and he liked what I said, so he gave me his scripts to give feedback on. And then we talked about doing a web series, a comedy web series a few years ago, but then he got involved with doing a few movies in Southeast Asia, and then he started doing this. So he's been doing movies since then. And then he had said, "Hey, you can help me on this because it's going to be not in Southeast Asia, but in California." So I said, "Yeah, sign me up."
Would you have gone to Southeast Asia?
Well, yeah, too. I'd go there too. He didn't ask me. Yeah.
It's a long trip.
I would have definitely gone there. Yeah.
What's your favorite part of Paul's script?
I guess it's the story of I would say if you have to really get to the meat of the favorite part. I've looked at the script a lot. Obviously, I had to write the short story version. And
That's what I'm asking.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. It's a good question, and I'm glad you asked it.
You're very welcome.
I didn't thank you, but thank you. Okay. My favorite part of Hellhole, the script, as it now stands, is recapitulation of history. Whereas the main character's ancestor was mining at the same place. And then years later, generations later, they come back, and they need to mine there even more now, and they have to fight the same kind of force that they fought before, in modern times. And you can see it's kind of like it shows how things don't change. People have the same problems now that they did before. And we can learn from the past, and we can empathize with others through time and through location, through geography, anywhere.
It's profound.
This is very well said. What is the big aim? What do you want to do in film? How is this helping you get there?
Well, I want to work with Paul, so I got the opportunity to do that. I like to act some, so I got the opportunity to do that a little bit in this, and I like to write. And so, I'm writing the backstory, the prose for this, and I got to meet a lot of good people, as well as you guys, and so I think I could collaborate with a small minority of you in the future, perhaps, in a mutually beneficial way, and the rest of you, I could, if I have any success, I could try to lord it over you afterwards. I look forward to that.
Very good, very good. So you had a lot of really interesting costumes. A lot of us have our favorites. Tell me about how much you loved wearing that red jumper.
Yeah, jumper. It's a long johns. I believe it's long johns. It's not a onesie. It's not a jumper.
Well, that's what it looks like.
Yeah, it was fun to wear in the cold on the mountain. So,
hold for, and go.
all right. So we I had a one piece long john suit outfit that I was
Red.
It was red.
Say red.
It looked Santa-esque, perhaps. I think. And I wore it in bare feet on the windy mountain side, and it was a little bit cold. But I guess apparently it came off well. Now I guess the reaction, it was memorable,
Mm-hmm.
and that's good. You know, that's not bad.
What was your favorite part of this production?
It was a whole lot of fun to work on when things were going. You know, sometimes it got stressful. We were able to do a lot in a little amount of time, and we were trying to pull it's not a huge budget situation, so we were all trying to do our best, and we all wore multiple hats. But whenever things were going well, and we're a little ahead of time, we got some good stuff. It was really fun being around everyone.
Is there anything that you would like to say?
Thanks everyone, because I like Paul, and thanks for helping him out, and I know we all like Paul and Tammy, and thanks for helping them out, and I'd like to work with you guys and them again in the future.